Chair will recognize Ms. Lesko to describe the amendment. Bill, rather.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I'm proud to co-sponsor House Concurrent Resolution 14, expressing disapproval of the revocation by President Biden of the presidential permit for the Keystone XL pipeline. On September 16, 2019, President Biden said, and I quote, "I want you to look at my eyes. I guarantee you, we're going to end fossil fuels." And canceling the Keystone XL pipeline was just Biden's first step. This is a simple resolution, and I hope my colleagues on both sides of the aisle will support it. The Keystone XL pipeline was once a bipartisan issue that at least one of our Democratic colleagues on this committee supported. It is important as members of this committee to periodically express our disapproval when the president makes unwise unilateral decisions that affect millions of Americans and cost the U.S. Treasury billions of dollars. This is such a time to do so. On Biden's first day in office, he canceled the Keystone XL pipeline permit, and with it, the 830,000 barrels per day of oil that would have flowed through it from Canada to U.S. refineries. President Biden's actions were wrong in 5 ways. Canceling the Keystone pipeline did not actually stop the drilling or exporting of the Canadian oil sands as the extreme environmentalists thought. The 830,000 barrels per day of crude oil from Alberta, Canada, set a record for exports in 2022. The cancellation of the pipeline also did little to stop emissions. Oil is now transported by rails and trucks, which have higher emissions than a pipeline. Number 2, President Biden insulted our best ally, Canada. Alberta Premier Jason Kenney said, "Sadly, it is an insult directed at the United States' most important ally." Canadian Prime Minister Justin Trudeau echoed this same disappointment. Number 3, the developer TC Energy, a Canadian company, is now suing the U.S. under provisions of the Free Trade Agreement, and they will likely recover over $8 billion in damages. Number 4, the local communities where the pipeline was to be located will continue to lose millions in lost tax revenues. Number 5, finally, the ultimate cost of this reckless executive order is now reported to be as much as 59,000 jobs and up to $9.6 billion that would have helped our economy thrive. It is asked in previous comments by my Democratic colleagues, why are we bringing this up? This is the first time that this committee has had the opportunity to voice our opinion on this disastrous decision. The previous Congress largely ignored this issue. The previous Congress largely ignored this whole decision. As a matter of fact, by this committee's silence on the issue, it has endorsed President Biden's all-of-the-government approach to eliminate fossil fuels. This energy policy has been a big cause of our record-high inflation, which has harmed all Americans. It's about time our constituents know how we feel. Canceling the pipeline was a reckless, out-of-touch decision, and it must be addressed. I hope all of you will vote in favor of this resolution, and I yield back.